So guys, the question that we are solving today is maximum subarray, and it's a very important question and has been asked in these many companies like Microsoft, Uber, Oracle, Samsung, Paytm, Infosys, Cisco. And for this question we are gonna see both the approaches, brute force approach as well as the optimized approach. Now let's see how we are going to do that. So the question says that we are given an array of integers and we need to find the subarray with the maximum sum. Subarray means if I am standing at here, then this can be a subarray. These two can also be a subarray. These can also be a subarray. If I am standing here, this can be a subarray. These two can be a subarray. These can be a subarray. So I hope now you know what subarray is. We cannot pick random elements. The subarray must be continuous. So for the brute force approach, what we are going to do, we will generate all the possible subarrays, and for each subarray we will calculate the sum and then update the maxsum accordingly. And the same thing we have done here in the code. We used two nested loops, and with the help of these two nested loops we generated all the possible subarrays, and then we are calculating the sum of each subarray. And for each subarray we are calculating the sum and then updating the maxsum accordingly, right? So that's how we can solve this question using the brute force approach. But now let's see how we can solve this using the optimized approach. So for the optimized approach, what we are gonna do, we are going to use Kadane's algorithm, and the idea behind this algorithm is we will take two variables, currentSum and maximum sum, and if at any point my currentSum becomes negative, then I am not gonna take that currentSum forward, because at the end the negative number is definitely going to reduce my maximum sum. So what I'm gonna do, I will reset the currentSum again to 0. Okay, what does that mean? Let's see. This is the code that we have written over here. What we have done, we take two variables, maximum sum and currentSum, and then we are iterating through the loop, and then we are adding the current element to the currentSum, right? And what we are doing, we are updating the maximum element by comparing it with the currentSum. Okay, now at any point if my currentSum becomes negative, then what I'm gonna do, I am not gonna take that currentSum forward. I will just reset it again to 0, because negative number will not help us in making the maximum sum. It is going to reduce my maximum sum. So that's why we are resetting it again to 0. Make sense? So I hope you got the logic now. You can take a screenshot of this and can do the dry run by yourself. So that's it for today. Share this reel with your friends who are learning DSA, and I will see you in the next video with another DSA concept.